Good evening, guys. So we were doing problems from this exercise 7.3, right? So we'll continue with them. So let's get started. Before I get started, is there any other doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Let's go. So you people do and tell me, what is the answer? Write out. So integral of cos power 4 times 2x dx. So how to solve this? Integral of cos square 2x into cos square 2x dx. Then integral of cos square 2x into this cos square 2x can be written as, how can you write it? One plus cos 4x divided by 2. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Into dx. So integral of cos square 2x by 2 plus cos square 2x into cos 4x divided by 2 times dx. So I think it is something similar to this problem. Right. So how to solve? I hope you guys are trying on the other end, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the next step, Darohan?
Write cos square 2x in another way, sir.
Okay. How will you write it? So this you can write it as 1 plus cos 4x by 2, and you already have a 2 in the denominator, so it will be by 4 times dx plus integral of this cos square 2x, again you can write it as 1 plus cos 4x divided by 2 into cos 4x the whole divided by 2 times dx. So it will be x by 4 plus sin 4x by 16 plus x by 4 plus sin 4x by 16. Oh, sorry. Plus, I can write this as integral of cos 4x plus cos square 4x the whole divided by 2, not 2, by 4 times dx. X by 4 plus sin 4x by 16 plus this cos 4x will give you what? That is 1 by 4 into integral of cos 4x dx plus 1 by 4 into integral of cos square 4x dx. So x by 4 plus sine 4x by 16 plus 1 by 4 into cos 4x is sine 4x by 4 plus 1 by 4 into again cos square 4x. How will you write it as 1 plus
Cos 4x.
cos 8x? 1 plus cos 8x by 2. You have to double the angle, no?
Yes,
X
sir.
by
Sorry.
4 plus sine 4x by 16 plus sine 4x by 16. Oh, it will become sine 4x by 8 plus 1 by 8 into x plus sine 8x by 8 plus. So x by 4 plus sine 4x by 8 plus x by 8 plus sine 8x by 64 plus. Okay. I think this is a slightly lengthy problem, but I hope you understood the concept.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes, sir.
Good. Next. This one you guys do it faster. Sine square x divided by 1 plus cos x. So sine square x, we can write it as 1 minus cos square x divided by
So it will be 1 minus cos x into 1 plus cos x by 1 plus cos x.
1 minus cos x into 1 plus cos x
1
divided
by
by 1 plus
1 plus cos x. So,
Very good. So,
so 1
this
plus
is,
cos x is
so x minus sin x
1x
plus.
plus c.
Right. Next one, how to do this? Cos 2x minus cos 2 alpha divided by cos x minus cos alpha. How to do?
So should we use cos 2 theta?
Cos 2 theta. You tell me, no? Whatever strikes your mind, you guys tell. So you want to use the formula of cos 2 theta? See, what did I say
Yes,
is the
sir.
most important, most crucial step in integration. When can you make the problem simple in integration?
Eliminate the denominator.
When you get rid of the denominator. Think what you can do. So what do you think you can do?
So we can use cos 2x, cos 2 theta equal to cos square theta minus sin square theta, sir.
Okay, you want to do it like that? Let's try and see, no? Cos square x minus sin square. You want to do it like this? Minus cos square alpha minus sin square alpha. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Okay. By doing that, what do you think you can achieve? Maybe
Then we multiply the negative sign inside, we can simplify it and separate it, right, sir?
shall we try and see?
Yes, sir.
We'll try and see, cos square x minus cos square alpha. I'm not sure if this is what you have thought.
This is what I thought, sir.
This is what you thought. Minus sin square x minus sin square alpha divided by cos x minus cos alpha. Correct?
Yes, sir. Then cos
Okay.
square x minus cos square alpha, we made a square minus b square.
Cos x minus cos alpha into cos x plus cos alpha divided by cos x minus cos alpha dx minus integral of sin square x minus sin square alpha divided by cos x minus cos alpha into dx. Okay, this will get cancelled. Then what will you get? Integral of
Cos x plus cos alpha dx.
minus this thing is there. Now, how are you going to deal with this? You're able to understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir, I understood, sir.
Now, this step, whenever, see, you have sine square and cos. I did it only for you to gain experience. I knew this kind of a problem will arise. Okay. But this is not going to work. Okay. This trial.
Okay.
But this, for this, maybe, yeah. For this part, it worked. For this one, it will become tough. Right. Then what is the what is the other way we can think of? Okay, I can do one thing. Let us not give up. Okay, let us try. So minus, I got this idea. See, so sin square x minus sin square alpha. Can I write it as sin x minus sin alpha into sin x plus sin alpha divided by? I'm not disturbing cos x minus cos alpha. What did I say is the objective? To get rid of the denominator. Now let us think. Now let us think of this logic. Okay. Yesterday I told you 4 important formulas. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
What are they? Sin x minus sin y, sin x plus sin y, something like that.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
So when you have sin minus sin, you will have a combination of sin and cos. Correct, Ada? You will have a
Yes,
combination of sin and cos. Similarly, sin plus sin will also have a combination of sin and cos. And cos minus cos will be a combination of sin and sin. I hope you understand what I mean by sin and sin. Sin of x plus y by 2, sin of x minus y by 2. That is a combination I'm trying to talk about. So I am able to think one of the sin from this and one of the sin from this will get cancelled with both the sin from this. Guys, I'm discussing.
Yes,
does it make sense? So
yes,
shall we
sir.
try? So shall we try? Left hand side, one is, we need not disturb it. Sin x plus, tell me what is the answer? Integral of sin x. Sorry, integral of cos x, sin x. Integral of cos alpha.
Sin alpha.
I know you'll make that mistake. Integral of sin alpha is cos alpha, what?
No, sir, it's constant.
You're integrating alpha with respect to x. So cos alpha is a constant. So it is actually cos alpha into integral of dx. Rohan, understood?
Yes, understood.
That's right. What you told is right. Minus integral of sin x minus sin alpha another. 2
cos alpha.
X plus alpha by 2.
By
Sin of x minus alpha by 2. Sin x plus sin alpha.
2 into sin of x plus alpha by 2 into cos of
Alpha
x
by
minus
2.
alpha by 2.
Cos of x minus alpha by 2. The whole divided by cos x minus cos alpha is minus 2 sin of x plus alpha by 2 sin of x minus alpha by 2 times dx. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Minus and minus are gone. Sin x plus alpha by 2, sin x plus alpha by 2, sin x minus alpha by 2. They both got cancelled. Right?
Yes, sir.
So sin x plus x cos alpha. This minus and minus will get combined to give you a plus. What is that you're left out with? Cos of x plus alpha by 2, cos of x minus alpha by 2 dx. Correct, Ada?
Yes, sir.
If I multiply and divide with 2, tell me operation of what will give you 2 cos x plus alpha by 2 and cos of x minus alpha by 2?
Cos A plus B. Cos A plus
Cos
cos B.
Cos x plus cos alpha. Okay, I think we got the answer, right? But this will 100%
Yes, sir.
not match the book answer. Because we did in a completely different method. See, that is this exercise, if you practice, right, your thought process will become better because there are multiple ways to solve. Sin x plus x cos alpha plus half into integral of cos x plus cos alpha vada dx. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So sin x plus x cos alpha plus half into sin x plus x cos alpha. So it should actually be 3 by 2 times sin x plus x cos alpha plus c. Is it clear? What is the book answer, by the way? Uh, 1 minute. Did you guys find a mistake? We did a small mistake. Let me see how good your eyes are. I missed something. I'll give you a chance. I'll give you a hint. We missed something in this step.
One more 2 is there, sir. Inside.
Yes. We left the 2. If the 2 is already there, this half is not needed. So then the answer would have been 2 times sin x plus x cos.
Yes, sir. That's the book back answer.
Oh, that's the answer. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it's good. So 2 into sin x plus x cos alpha is the answer. Yes. If I'm not wrong, the other way is directly applying the cos x minus cos phi formula, the numerator and denominator. Common things will get cancelled. If you want, you can try that also and see, but do it as a homework. I hope everyone is clear with this method, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Shall I proceed, guys? Did everyone copy this? Next. Let's try this. So cos x minus sin x divided by 1 plus sin 2x. I got an idea, but let's see how you guys are thinking. I first also, I'll tell you the technique I follow. I always first look at the denominator. I see if something can be done to the denominator so that I can manipulate the numerator in accordance with it. Okay. Numerator is cos x minus sin x. Okay. Denominator is 1 plus sin 2x. What comes to your mind? This idea we have actually used in the properties of inverse trigonometric function. At that point of time, I've explained this. Let's see how much you people remember. Any idea? Whether right or wrong, it's welcome. You can share. Tell me. Not that clear? So what is sin 2x? There is only
2 sin x cos x.
yes. There is one formula in terms of 2 sin and cos. There is one formula in terms of tan. So you have to think of both. Here I don't think tan will make sense. Right. So let's not think about it. Next. So 1 plus sin 2x, I can write it as 1 plus 2 sin x into cos x. Is there a way I can manipulate 1 in terms of sin and cos? We did a problem yesterday based on that.
Cos square x plus sin square x, sir.
So you can write the sin square x plus cos square x or cos square x plus sin square x also. Plus 2 sin x cos x. What is this then? Cos x plus sin x, the whole square. Right. So integral of cos x minus sin x divided by, I can write this as cos x plus sin x the whole square. You know why I got that idea? Because I integrated the new, see, when I say, if you substitute the denominator as theta, see, listen to this logic, okay? Don't be in a hurry to copy, listen to this logic. If you substitute the denominator as t, then if you differentiate the denominator, numerator should give you a value, correct? So how will you
Yes.
create a relation? How will you create a relation between numerator and terms of denominator? So if you integrate the numerator, that should give you the denominator for you to substitute something from the denominator. So what I thought of is, I integrated cos x minus sin x and so on. So what is that going to give you?
Sin x plus cos x.
Did it give cos x plus sin x? Did we bring the denominator in that term?
Yes, sir.
Right. So since we brought it, now things are easy. So dt, which implies cos x minus sin x dx is equal to dt. So integral of dt by t square. So t minus 1 by t is the answer. So minus 1 by cos x plus sin x plus. That is the answer. Okay. Minus 1 divided by cos x plus sin x plus c. Right. Shall we move on? Okay. So integral of tan cube 2x secant 2x. See, generally the combination of tan and secant will be a successful combination under what scenario? When you have tan and combined with secant, what should be the power of secant?
3, sir.
Clear? See, for example, I have a question like this: secant square x divided by tan x dx. What comes to your mind? How will you solve? If I give you a question like this, how will you solve? It's very simple. You observe, you're going to get it. Whenever there is a ratio, first look at the numerator, denominator, frame a relation between them. If you look at the denominator, I'm talking about this problem, okay? Tell me, how will you solve it? Integral of secant square x divided by tan x dx.
Great secant square x is 1 minus tan square x, sir.
Why do you need to complicate it? It's very simple. You're overthinking actually. See, secant square x is the derivative of which function?
Tan x, sir.
That's it. What will you do? You'll put tan x as t and then you can proceed. So that this will become integral of dt by t. Answer is log tan t is the answer. For the log tan x is the answer for this question. Rohan, are you able to understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay, so whenever you have a combination of tan and secant, right? Have this logic in your mind. You can write it as an idea that I'm sharing. Because that is how I look at problems. So whenever you have a combination of tan and secant, tan can have any power. But secant, if it has a power of 2 in the numerator, it will be an advantage for us because you can substitute tan x as t and the derivative of tan x will be secant square x. Am I
So you
clear?
should multiply and divide by secant 2x, sir.
For which one you're talking about?
15th one.
15th one, I didn't think. I don't know what to do. But by looking at that problem, I just got this idea. I wanted to share it with you guys.
Okay, sir.
Okay, because it's a combination of tan and secant. See, I was thinking that if I can substitute tan 2x as t and then proceed, I could have very well done it had the question been like this. You're able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Right? Because I think I have already shared this idea of sine and cos combination. Whenever you have a combination of sine and cos, what will happen? You can substitute either of them as t and you will get the answer. Similarly, when you have tan and secant, it is better that you have secant with the power 2. Similarly, what is the other pair that will work?
Secant and cot, sir.
Which one? Repeat it again.
Cosecant square x and cot x.
Cosecant square and cot power anything. Perfect. So you guys have understood. Okay. Now, will we be able to solve this problem by substituting tan 2x as t? Obviously, no. So what can we do? You want to multiply and divide with what? Secant 2x. If you do that, the problem is one more secant will be stuck in the denominator.
Yes, sir.
So we don't want that secant to be the denominator. The secant square, I told you, it should be the numerator. Then things are advantageous for us. Okay. So what we can do is, I'm getting the idea of converting everything in terms of sine and cos. Let's try it. So how will you solve? So can you convert everything in terms of sine and cos and tell me?
Sine cube 2x by 1 by cos cube 2x, sir, into 1 by cos 2x.
Sine cube 2x divided by
Cos cube 2x into 1 by
cos
cos
cube or
2x.
cos cube 2x or cos power 4 2x.
Yes, after you multiply cos 4 2x.
Okay. Let me see if this can be solved. This will become a complicated thing. Okay. See, one point, don't think that I'm taking so much time because I have to share so many ideas with respect to integration. It's not as easy as differentiation. So, especially when it comes to integration of trigonometric functions, I'll be sharing many ideas like this. So, I want you also to think along with me. Okay, by looking at this, I'm feeling it is difficult to solve. Okay, see, why I asked you to convert it into terms of sine and cos is because I thought that cos 2x, if you substitute as t, then something will give you then sine 2x, something will come in the numerator. But you have a cube here in the first place. Okay, so wherever you see sine cube of something, what is the idea you will get? Yesterday we solved some problems, no? Sine cube of x. What do we do to this? Yeah, how did we solve this yesterday? Minus sine 3x divided by, remember this one? 3 sine
Yes,
x
sir.
minus sine 3x. So what I thought is, I can write this as C. This is the idea I got. I got 3 sine 2x 3 sine 2x minus sine 6x the whole divided by 4 times dx. Okay. Okay, 4. Actually, there is a cos power 4 2x. Now, what will happen if you substitute cos 2x as t? Then you can escape with this, but you will get stuck with sine 6x. You will not know what to do. Guys, are you able
Yes,
to
sir.
understand? You are able to understand. I'll do this part alone and show. I will tell you why you are not supposed to do it like this, so that in the future, when you think like this, you will understand what mistakes might come. So if I put cos 2x as t, minus 2 sine 2x with dx will be equal to d theta. So integral of 3 into sine 2x dx is how much? Minus dt by 2, the whole divided by 4 into, this will be t power 4. Okay, this part can be solved. Minus 1 by 4 into integral of sine 6x divided by cos 4x dx. You can do nothing with this because of this 6x. Because here you have 2x. Had the question been x, then the problem is simple. Okay, so this method will not work. Okay, So we are not supposed to do like this. Then how else can we do? The second method we can think of is, I told you, whenever you have a problem of tan and secant, one thing is tan x is there. If you have secant square, then tan can be substituted as t and then solved. But generally, if tan is having a greater power, listen to this carefully. If tan is having a greater power compared to secant, then see, for example, if it is tan power nx, split and write it as tan power n minus 1x into tan x, so that one tan can be combined with secant. Okay, I'll tell you what is the advantage of it. Tan power 2x into, what should I write? Tan 2x into secant 2x. Guys, is this step clear?
Yes,
Correct,
that's clear.
If a tan square, what are we supposed to do? You don't have the integral of tan square. Rather, but still you can solve it. How? So integral of secant square 2x minus 1 I can think of into secant 2x tan 2x dx. Correct, Ada? Right. Now look at the whole expression. This will give you some idea. So secant into tan is the derivative of which function?
Secant 2x, sir.
Secant into tan is the derivative of secant. In this problem, we will substitute secant 2x as t. If I do this, I'll get 2 times secant 2x into tan 2x times dx is equal to dt. Correct? So integral of t square minus 1 into this whole thing will become dt divided by 2. So half into integral of t square dt minus integral of dt. So what will be the answer? Half into t cube by 3 minus t plus c. So 1 by 6 into t cube na secant cube 2x minus 1 by 2 into secant 2x. Is this clear? So we have shared many ideas. Next time onwards, you can think like this. Right. Shall I proceed to the next problem?
Yes, sir.
What is the next one? Tan power 4x, nothing. It's an independent value. How to solve? So this can be written as tan square x into tan square x dx. Okay. So see, for example, had the question been like this, tan power 4x into secant x dx, then what I would have done? I would have written it as tan cube x into tan x into secant x. Right. This is according to the logic of the previous problem that we discussed. But here, if you observe, it is only tan power 4x. Correct? So tan power 4x, I wrote it as tan square into tan square, so that the advantage is one of the tan square, I can express it in terms of secant square. So can I write it as secant square x minus 1 into tan square x dx? So this will become secant square x into tan square x dx minus integral of tan square x dx. Is there any doubt till this step? Now can you think
No
of
doubt.
this? Now can you think of this?
secant x into secant x tan x.
No need. Hey, last, although I explained, you are again coming back to the same thing.
Sir, it should be secant square x and tan square x, no, sir.
Secant square x irukuna, what you can do is you can immediately substitute tan x as t. That's it. By default, if the question has secant square and tan power anything, substitute the tan as t. That's the logic. So for this part, tan x, if I substitute it as t, Rohan, are you able to understand or not?
And above one should be secant square x into tan square x dx, right, sir?
Oh, tan square. Sorry, I didn't see. Sorry. What did you say?
You can take tan x outside, so tan x into secant square x tan x.
No need. Now also you can still do the same thing. Secant square irunda, tan to the power anything is there. Okay. If secant square is there and tan power anything is there in the question, the tan power 1 should be taken as t. Seriya?
Okay, sir.
This will become secant square x dx as dt. So secant square x dx is dt, integral of t square dt minus. Now what can you do with this tan square x? This you can write it as secant square x minus 1 times dx. So this will become what? T cube by 3 minus integral of secant square x dx plus integral of dx. So t cube is tan cube x divided by 3 minus integral of secant square x.
Tan x, sir.
Correct. Plus integral of x, sorry,
X.
dx. Rohan, did you understand the logic or not?
Yes, understood, sir.
Next time you will not make that mistake, no?
No, sir.
Yes. Done? How to do this one? Sin cube x plus cos cube x by sin square x into cos cube x. It's a combination of sin and cos. What to do? Why others are silent? You're enjoying your life, huh? What is it? What should we do? Any suggestions?
Sir, we can take sin cube x by sin square x cos square x plus cos cube x by sin square x cos square x. Eventually, we'll get tan x into secant x, and even there we'll get cot x into cosecant
You want
x.
to do it? You want to do it like that? Okay, let's try that. Sin cube x divided by sin square x into cos square x dx plus integral of cos cube x divided by sin square x into cos square x dx.
We'll get sin x by cos square x, and cos x by secant square x. We can divide it into sin x by cos x into 1 by cos x.
Perfect.
Then
Plus-
there's cos by integral of cos x by sin x into 1 by sin x.
Okay.
Then we
So this
write
will
as
become-
integral of tan x into secant x dx,
Okay.
cot x into cosecant x.
Perfect. Tan x into secant x. So, or secant x into tan x integral is
Secant
Secant.
x, sir.
Cosecant x plus cot x.
Minus cosecant x.
Minus cosecant x, sir.
That's it. Correct. So we are done. Any other idea? Any other idea will be a slightly complicated thing. Okay, good. We'll try this one. So cos 2x plus 2 sin square x by cos square x dx. I don't want the denominator. Do something to eliminate it. So cos 2x, is there a possibility where you can write it in terms of sin? Actually, I think the problem is only one step. I got the answer.
So we can split cos 2x as cos square x minus sin square x. Sir.
Instead of that, you have another formula also. Lama. 2 cos square x minus 1 on the then something else is also there.
1 minus 2 sin square x.
Yes. When you do that, what is the advantage?
Minus 2 sin square x and plus sin 2
Yes.
sin square x gets cancelled and we have 1 remaining, sir.
1. 1 in the numerator, cos square x in the denominator. 1 by cos square
Which
x
is secant square x, sir.
What is the answer?
1 by
Secant
cos
square.
square x or secant square x.
Secant
Tan
square
x,
x.
sir.
And
Tan
tan
x
x
plus
as final
c.
answer.
That's it. So secant square x dx will be equal to, so you people got it, tan x plus c. That's it. Right. 1 by sin x into cos cube x. What can we do? Do something. So had the sin x and cos cube x been in the numerator, it's a very, very simple problem. But they're in the denominator.
So okay, we can write 1 as sin square x plus cos square x. And then we split it into sin square x by sin x cos cube x. So we get tan x.
You want to do it like that? Let's try. So you want me to write it as sin square x plus cos square x divided by, you want me to write this as sin cube into cos cube x dx, correct?
Yes, sir. And then we split it as
We'll
sin
get-
square x.
I'll directly write it sin x by
Ah.
cos x into 1 by cos square x, correct?
Yes, sir.
Plus integral of 1 by sin x into cos x, correct?
Yes, sir.
So இங்க பார்த்தா sin x by cos x is tan x. 1 by cos square x is secant square x dx. Plus, what do I do with sin x into cos x in the denominator? This also I shared an idea yesterday. Whenever you have sin and cos multiplied with the same angles and same powers, what are we supposed to do? Multiply and divide it with 2 raised to that power. So 2 times integral of 1 by sin 2x is, so 1 by 2 sin, I am skipping certain steps, okay? 1 by 2 sin x into cos x is sin 2x. So what is 1 by sin 2x? Cosecant 2x dx. Now what can we do here? Tan x into secant square x.
Put tan x as t, sir.
Okay, if I put tan x as t, secant square x dx will come as dt. So what will be?
We'll
Shall
get
I
t
directly
squared
write-
by 2.
So tan x the whole square by 2 or tan square x by 2 plus 2 into, what is integral of cosecant 2x? What is integral of cosecant 2x? Check your notes and tell me, or else check your textbook at least and tell me what is the integral of cosecant. Log of something or log of cosecant minus something.
Minus cot x, sir.
Yes. So log of cosecant 2x minus cot 2x, the whole divided by 2. Can someone tell me why I wrote a 2 in the denominator?
Because
2x is given,
coefficient
sir.
of x is 2, sir.
Correct.
So we can cancel the 2 out, no, sir.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm not sure if there is a book answer, but there's one of the answers which is accepted. Okay, can someone check and tell me what is the answer given in the book? tan square x by 2 plus, but definitely you should have a log. It cannot be without a log. But
Is
log
this-
of what is there? No?
Actually, it's given log of tan x, sir.
Log of tan x. Then manipulated over the see. Log of cosecant x, I can write it as 1 by sin x.
Yes,
Write
sir.
it as 1 by sin 2x, and I will write it. Minus cot 2x, I will write it as cos 2x divided by sin 2x. Accepted. Remember. So tan square x divided by 2 plus log of 1 minus cos 2x. It's 2 sin square x. Numerator is 2 sin square x divided by the denominator is sin 2x, which I can write it as 2 sin x into cos x plus c. Cancel. One sign gets cancelled. Is this the book answer?
Yes, sir.
So both are right. Okay. I hope you guys are clear.
Sir, clear.
We'll do another problem. You give me the idea. You people are doing very good. Whatever method you suggest, I'll do that only. No arguments. Whatever you tell, I'll do. So whenever you see cos 2x, what comes to your mind?
Cos square x minus sin square x.
Okay. By doing that, what do you think will be the advantage in this problem?
We can cancel one square in the denominator, sir.
Why?
Since cos square x minus sin square x, we can write it as cos square x plus, sorry,
Yeah,
cos x plus sin x into cos x minus
Very
sin
good.
x, where one cos x plus sin x will
That's
be
it.
cancelled out.
That's it. Perfect. That's it. With that, we are done. Actually. Answer is log of cos x plus sin x. If you want, you can check your textbook. Correct? So like how you people told cos square x minus sin square. Can I directly skip one step?
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Tell them.
So if we expand cos x plus sin x, we'll get cos square x plus sin square x plus 2 cos x sin x, sir. So it'll be 1 plus 2 sin x cos x. So we can put it as 1 plus
1 plus 2, 1 plus sin, 2 sin x cos x, then
1 plus sin 2x will put, sir. And
that
then can
also
we do anything with that?
1 plus sin 2x, you substitute as t.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Understood.
That is also there. So cos x plus sin x, the whole square. This and this will get cancelled. I told you already, denominator, numerator. If you observe, the numerator is exactly the derivative of denominator. When you substitute the denominator as t, answer will be log of sin x plus cos x plus c. I know I have skipped many steps, but by now I expect you to understand what it is. Okay. I hope everyone is clear, right? So integral of sine inverse of cos x. Very complicated problem. Right? I actually got the answer. But you people tell me what is your idea.
So we don't have an integral for sine inverse x, right, sir?
No, you don't. You don't have a direct integral. Yes. So what can we do with this problem? Any substitutions that we can think of?
Like if we think of cos x as y, sir, and then if we do make it like 1 by sine y.
Cos x, you want to take it as t. Correct? Huh?
Yes, sir. Then it'll be 1
Then
by
minus-
sine t.
Minus sine x dx will be equal to dt. Yeah? But you have sine inverse. But why do you want to take 1 by something? Because sine inverse is not as 1 by sine. As I've told many times, inverse is different from reciprocal. Any other suggestions, guys? Cos x is equal to t, Rohan, I don't think it will work. Right? It'll be a too tedious process.
Yes, sir.
Will you believe if I say it's only 2 steps?
So can we write cos x as sine 90 minus theta?
That's it. Perfect. That's what I thought of. Sine of pi by 2 minus x. So instead of 90, always follow radians.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So sine inverse of sine is going to give you pi by 2 minus x dx. So pi by 2 into integral of dx is pi x by 2 minus integral of x dx is x square by 2 plus c. That's it. Simple.
So I have a doubt, sir.
Tell me.
If you multiply and divide by sine, it'll work, sir. Be sine of sine inverse, so it'll be cos x by sine x at the end. It'll be tan x integral of tan x dx. Then
I think my voice broke. Are you able to hear me?
now we are able to hear you, sir.
Yeah, I think my voice was breaking. I told that the remaining problems I'll solve it in the next class. And then we'll go to the next exercise. That is integration using partial fractions.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. If you multiply and divide by sine, it'll work, right, sir?
Multiply and divide with sine. How will it work? Sine inverse
Sine
of
of sine inverse will give cos x, sir.
Sine of sine inverse is x only.
Yes, sir. Then sine inverse of x is sine inverse of cos x, right, sir? So sine of sine inverse will give cos x. We'll have sine x in
So
the denominator.
you're saying multiplying with sine on both. You want to take the whole thing as a function and then do it.
Yes, sir.
You want to take, okay, is this what you're trying to say from, okay, by the way, since you told me I have to correct one mistake, x belongs to minus pi by 2 to pi. Now tell me, you want to write y is equal to sine inverse of cos x and then proceed. Then
Are you sharing your screen,
sine y
sir?
will be equal to cos x. Is this what you're trying to say?
So are you sharing your screen,
Oh,
sir?
okay, okay. Sorry, I didn't share. 1 minute. I didn't share. Is this what you're trying to say?
Yes, sir. This is what I thought.
But this will have this kind of a method will work only for differentiation. Okay, this kind
Integration, we can't do this, sir.
we can't, it will not work.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Okay, or else, yeah, okay. Since you asked, let me try and see. I don't want to say it will not work. Maybe we have to invent something. See, sin y is equal to cos x is there. Now let us differentiate and see 1 by root of 1 minus y square into dy is equal to minus sin x into dx. Correct? So the question will become integral of y into dx. It will be too tedious. It's too
Yes,
tedious.
sir.
But yes, we can solve it. It will be a little tedious. Okay, you need to involve a lot of mathematical operations because when you do this, let me give you the idea. When you convert inverse into something else, right? The algebraic functions will start coming into picture. Dealing algebraic functions is also a headache, especially if they're in the denominator.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. That's it, right? Any other doubt?
No doubts.
Any other? Okay, then we are good to wind up. Yeah. I'll see you all on Monday.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.